Good evening. Welcome to Election Night in America 2020. Tonight we have the incumbent president, Donald Trump, running against Jason Kander, the former Secretary of State from Missouri. We now have our first 7 p.m. Eastern Time poll closings. Out of the state of Indiana, Vice President Mike Pence's home state, Donald Trump, the projected winner. Kentucky, with its 8 electoral votes, will go to President Donald Trump. Vermont, 3 electoral votes, Jason Kander, the projected winner. Out of the state of Virginia, we are currently projecting this race is currently too close to call, 13 electoral votes at stake. The state of South Carolina, 9 electoral votes too early to call. This does not mean it's too close to call, but we do not have enough information to make a characterization at this moment. And the state of Georgia, with its crucial 16 electoral votes, too close to call. On the current electoral map, President Donald Trump leading with 19 electoral votes, to Secretary of State Jason Kander's 3. It is now 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time and 3 states' polls have closed. The state of West Virginia, 5 electoral votes, the heart of coal country, Donald Trump, the projected winner. The state of South Carolina, 9 electoral votes, will go to Donald Trump. The state of North Carolina, 15 electoral votes, always contested every election season, currently too close to call, but Donald Trump is in the lead. Speaking of states, Donald Trump is leading in the state of Ohio, a state he carried by 9 percentage points in 2016. He is currently leading yet again, 18 electoral votes, too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Jason Kander is behind at 3 electoral votes, while President Donald Trump is in the lead with 33 electoral votes. It is now 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for many major projections. The state of Alabama, 9 electoral votes, will go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump will also carry the state of Mississippi and its 6 electoral votes. No surprise out of the state of Tennessee and its 11 electoral votes awarded to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Oklahoma, 7 electoral votes, the most conservative state in the union, Donald Trump the projected winner. Out of the state of Maine, 1 out of their 4 electoral votes from the 2nd Congressional District, Donald Trump the projected winner. Coming out of the state of Illinois, Jason Kander, the projected winner of their 20 electoral votes. Jason Kander will also carry the state of Maryland and its 10 electoral votes. The state of Delaware, 3 electoral votes awarded now to Jason Kander. Jason Kander will also carry the District of Columbia, the most liberal part of the United States. 3 electoral votes lands in his column tonight. Another 14 electoral votes added to Jason Kander's column from the state of New Jersey. Out of the state of Massachusetts, 11 electoral votes, Jason Kander, the projected winner. Out of the state of Connecticut, 7 electoral votes, Jason Kander will carry these. He will also carry the state of Rhode Island and its 4 electoral votes. The state of Maine, their 1st Congressional District, is now awarding their 1st electoral vote to Secretary Kander. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, their 20 electoral votes from the Rust Belt is currently too close to call. Very crucial state here. The state of Florida, the Sunshine State, is too close to call. 29 electoral votes. The state of Missouri, Jason Kander's home state, currently too close to call. 10 electoral votes at stake. The state of New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes, currently too close to call. Out of the state of Maine, their Maine at large is currently too close to call, but Donald Trump is leading. This is a Clinton state from 2016. And on the current electoral map, Jason Kander now taking the lead with 76 electoral votes to President Donald Trump's 67. It is now 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for 1 projection. Out of the state of Arkansas, 6 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. And on the electoral map, Donald Trump had 73 electoral votes to Jason Kander's 76. It is now 9 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for projections from almost all the states in yellow. The state of Texas, 38 electoral votes, big prize for the Trump campaign. He is the projected winner. Donald Trump carrying the state of South Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and the state of Louisiana, another 8 electoral votes add to his column tonight. The state of North Dakota, 3 electoral votes will go to President Trump. President Trump will also carry the state of Wyoming and its 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Nebraska, all 5 of their electoral votes are now projected to go to the president. Donald Trump, the projected winner. The president will also carry the state of Arizona and its 11 crucial electoral votes, a very big battleground state to go tonight, to Donald Trump. Out of the state of Kansas, 6 electoral votes, a key part of the Red Wall. Donald Trump, the projected winner. The state of Virginia, 13 electoral votes. One of Jason Kander's few win in these poll closing calls. Virginia, a swing state now retaining in the Democratic column. The state of New York, 29 electoral votes, a solid Democratic state. Jason Kander, the projected winner. Out of the state of New Mexico, it is currently too close to call. Their 5 electoral votes are contested. The state of Colorado, neighboring New Mexico, 9 electoral votes, currently too close to call. The state of Minnesota, a key part of the Rust Belt, 10 electoral votes. Donald Trump is currently leading with 24% of precincts reporting. The state of Michigan, 16 electoral votes, too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump is in the lead with 150 electoral votes, Jason Kander's 118. It is now 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for a few projections. Out of the state of Montana, 3 electoral votes, Donald Trump the projected winner. The state of Utah, huge Mormon population here, Donald Trump the projected winner of their 6 electoral votes. We can now project in the state of Nevada, a Hillary Clinton state from 2016, is currently too close to call, 6 electoral votes at stake. And the state of Iowa, 6 electoral votes, currently too close to call. And on the current electoral map, Donald Trump is in the lead with 159 electoral votes. You can see on the electoral map red all up across the country, while Jason Kander is behind at 118 electoral votes. It is now 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time to stand by for many major projections. Out of the state of California, the biggest prize in the union, Jason Kander, the projected winner of their 55 electoral votes. A very progressive state here, Washington, 12 electoral votes, Jason Kander, the projected winner. Out of neighboring Oregon, 7 electoral votes will go to the Democrat Jason Kander. No surprise out of the state of Hawaii, with awarding its 4 electoral votes to Secretary Kander. Out of the state of Colorado, 9 electoral votes will go to Jason Kander. Out of the state of New Mexico, another swing state, Jason Kander, the projected winner of their 5 electoral votes, retaining in the Democratic column. However, in the state of Ohio, Donald Trump, the projected winner of their 18 electoral votes. This is a state where no Republican has won the White House without this state, Donald Trump, the projected winner. In the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes, very crucial for Donald Trump to carry, and he has done it again for another 4 years. Donald Trump carrying the state of Georgia, keeping it in the Republican column. And out of the state of Idaho, no surprise here, 4 electoral votes, Donald Trump, the projected winner. On the current electoral map, Jason Kander now taking the lead with 210 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 197. It is now 11:48 p.m. Eastern Time and stand by for projections from the states of Missouri, Iowa, and North Carolina. Out of the state of Missouri, this is a huge monumental flip. Jason Kander, the projected winner of their 10 electoral votes. Out of the state of Iowa, 6 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. He is the projected winner. The state of North Carolina, the apparent winner is now Donald Trump. 15 electoral votes going to him. And on the current electoral map, it is almost a dead heat here. 220 electoral votes for Jason Kander to 218 for President Trump. It is now 12 a.m. Eastern Time and stand by for calls from the states of Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Nevada, and Minnesota. Out of the state of Wisconsin, Donald Trump, the projected winner of their crucial 10 electoral votes. Another key part of the Rust Belt here, the state of Pennsylvania, 20 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. The state of Nevada, 6 electoral votes. One of the first states to flip from the Democrat to the Republicans, the state of Nevada with its 6 electoral votes awarded to the president. And out of the state of Minnesota, Jason Kander retaining the state in the Democratic column, 10 electoral votes. As you can see on our electoral map, Donald Trump now taking the lead with 254 electoral votes, putting him closer to the magic number of 270, while Jason Kander is behind at 230 electoral votes. It is now 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time and stand by for 2 projections. Out of the state of Alaska, Donald Trump, the projected winner of their 3 electoral votes, solid Republican state. The state of New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes, another flip from the Democratic column, will go to Donald Trump. On the current electoral map, he is now 9 electoral votes away from the magic number of 270, while Jason Kander is behind at 230 electoral votes. It is now 1:14 a.m. Eastern Time and stand by for calls from the states of Maine and Florida. Out of the state of Maine, 2 out of their 4 electoral votes, essentially Maine at large, will now go to Donald Trump. Another flip From the Democratic column in 2016, Donald Trump the projected winner. The state of Florida, the Sunshine State, 29 electoral votes. Both campaigns heavily targeted this state. Jason Kander obviously with a stronger ground campaign. It paid off. He will carry the state of Florida, and it's crucial 29 electoral votes. On the current electoral map, it is pretty much a dead heat here with President Donald Trump at 263 electoral votes with 49% of the popular vote to Secretary Jason Kander's 259. This all brings down the presidential election to the key state of Michigan, a state that Donald Trump carried in 2016 by a mere 11,000 votes. It is now 1:25 a.m. and we can now make a presidential projection from the state of Michigan. Out of the state of Michigan, Jason Kander, the projected winner of their 16 electoral votes. Out of all the states Donald Trump carried in 2016, Michigan, Donald Trump had the lowest approval rating. 16 electoral votes, flipping back from the GOP to the Democrats. They give their 16 electoral votes to Jason Kander, making him President-elect Kander, surpassing the 270 needed to win, putting Jason Kander at 275 electoral votes to President Donald Trump's 263. Jason Kander wins the popular vote with 52% of the vote to Donald Trump's 48%. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'm starting on my new vlog channel as I've said in yesterday's video. So yeah, if you guys want to subscribe and you want to see something more about my life, you can always subscribe in the description below. I'll start uploading really soon. And don't forget to check out the mock election community. That's a community where you can run for a variety of things, and that's on Google+. So essentially, if you have a YouTube account, which you probably do, you'll be able to join this community and I guess have a lot of fun. Don't forget to subscribe if you like more of this content, and if you already are subscribed, like or dislike depending on whichever you agree with this prediction or not. Don't forget to comment. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.